What's up, guys? It's day 9 of coding every day for 100 days, man. So we're gonna be continuing the front-end mentor challenge from that we started yesterday. I'm gonna try my best to finish it in this video. So let's continue. So right now we're doing the error message right here. So we're gonna say please provide an email address just so we have something to style. And we're gonna so we have the class error. We give it a margin left of, let's say, 10 pixels. Actually, let's do this 20, 40. Okay, let's see. I say something like that, maybe 30. Okay, let's say something like that. Font style should be italic. Color red. Okay, the red is not that like that. Let's see if they have a red in here. Yeah, I'm gonna copy this red, paste this here, save. There we go. Just a margin top 10 pixels or something. So okay, and now we're gonna give this class of is hidden. So we're gonna say display none like this. Let's check the design. Also, I think the text needs to be smaller. The text needs to be smaller. So let's say font size 14 pixels, maybe 12. Okay, something like that. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's check the. Yeah, I think that looks good. We're gonna give it a class of is dash hidden, and we're gonna actually even remove this, and then let's start adding our JS. So we're gonna get JS notify me button. We're also gonna get class JS email input. I'm gonna say const input element equals document dot query selector dot JS input, no, JS email input. Let's make sure I'm recording. JS email input, and then we're gonna get const button element equal document dot query selector JS no, JS notify me button, JS notify me button dot JS notify me button, and then const paragraph element equals document dot query selector dot query selector JS error, I think. Yeah, JS error. So we're gonna do button dot add event listener click like this, and um, if input element dot value is equal to empty, we're gonna say uh, paragraph element dot inner HTML equals please enter an email. Actually, I don't think we need this. I don't think we need this. I think we just need to change the inner HTML. So let's see, click. So please enter an email. Okay. Okay, it gets kind of the button gets kind of elongated when I click it like this. Okay, so I think no, we do need the is hidden. We do need the is hidden because otherwise the button gets. Okay, so is hidden is there, but I deleted it from here. There we go. And paragraph element dot class list dot remove is hidden. My bad, guys. Is hidden. So let's press, click that. Okay, refresh, check if email is valid in JavaScript. So wait a second, guys. Okay, but we're just gonna check in if email is valid in JavaScript. Got you. Is valid, bro. Just gonna copy this function. I'm not even gonna. I'm not even gonna. I'm just gonna copy this function. Else if input element dot value and input element dot and not is valid email input element dot value. So what was it? Please provide a valid email address. Okay, please provide a valid email address. Else provide a valid email address. Click OK, click this. So we're gonna alex at mail.com. Else paragraph element class dot class list dot adds is hidden. So we're gonna do this. So we're gonna do this. Okay, Alex. Okay, Alex at at mail.com. Okay, and I think we're going to move. I think we are going to move this down here like this, and we're gonna give this a how do we do this? Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this like so. So we're gonna click this email div. So we're gonna need to find email div, email div. So flex direction column gap, let's say 10 pixels, 5 pixels, 1 pixel. Again, no gap, and then input div, input div. We're gonna say display flex gap 20 pixel or something. Okay, there we go. And now when we click refresh, now when we click, it doesn't get, the button doesn't get stretched. Yes. So sam@gmail.com. There we go. And that's that. So now I think the only thing which is left is to make this responsive, and we should be done. So yeah, okay, so let's do that. So we're going to do this, go to responsive, and then here we're going to do 600. So we're going to do at media max width 638 pixels. So input div, input div flex direction column. So we're gonna, yep, just like that, and then h1 font size like 20 pixels or something. Okay, that's too small. 30 pixels, something like that. Button padding top 20 pixels, padding bottom 20 pixels. Okay, so it's not, so it's because of the class. We're gonna use the class notify me button, like this. Okay, something like that. Let's check with, okay, it's too wide, so we're gonna have to re-widen this. So let's say input, let's see the input width. So input width, let's say 200 pixels, too little, 250 pixels, 300 pixels. Okay, let's say 300 pixels. Now let's check the this. So yes, something like that. Something like that. I think the image needs to be bigger. What's it called? Launching dashboard img. So width is 40% right now. So we're gonna make the dashboard img width, let's say 60% maybe. Okay, maybe 80%. Something like that. And I think we're gonna leave these as they are. I think that's fine. So yeah. Okay, let's check the, okay, so these are a little narrower, so we're gonna do maybe 270 pixels, something like that. Okay, and I think that's good. Presenter email is, please provide a valid email address, sadie@mail.com. There we go. So receive the message when the form is submitted. If, okay guys, so I think this is it. I think we're done. Let's check all. Okay, actually I don't think we're completely done because the okay, so let's say max width, let's say at media max width 1000, maybe like 1200 pixels. Dashboard img is going to be 70, width is going to be 70%. Okay, that's too big. Let's bump it down to 60%, something like that. Okay, something like that. Okay, I think that's it. Let's check the responsiveness. Okay, so it's responsive on this, responsive here as well, responsive here, responsive here. Okay, responsive, kinda responsive. Should I set? I think I'm gonna set min height to. Okay, so okay, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Hmm. Okay, I think this is and maybe remove the padding. Should I remove the padding? Okay, I have a padding top and a padding bottom. Okay, so or I'm gonna make it the same. Padding bottom and padding top, 40 pixels. Okay, I think that's good. So we're gonna get like this. Okay, check the responsiveness. So, yep, responsive, responsive, responsive. Yes, okay, 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 yes, yes, okay, yes, okay, okay, okay. Here it's a little bit almost not responsive. It's almost not responsive, but it still is. Okay, yes, yes, okay, okay. So, okay, I think actually maybe here we're gonna set the width. The width is going to be a percentage value, not a. So here it's a little like, okay, so I think that the H1 is gonna be a little smaller like this, and then this is going to be um like 70%. 70%. Okay, that's too little. Okay, 100. Okay, that's too little. Okay. Well, we're gonna leave it like this then, I guess. Maybe a little smaller, so 60. Let's check the mobile design. So the the text of this is also a little smaller. Sub and noti. So we're gonna do uh, sub and noti font size like 14 pixels. Okay, so before it was 14 pixels. There we go. And let's see. Okay, okay, okay. On this, on this, here, and here. Okay, guys, I think we did it. So we finished the project, made it responsive, added the so we made it responsive and we added the functionality, the error message functionality. So yeah, and that's going to be it for today, guys. Tomorrow we will be continuing with the JavaScript course by Super Simple Dev. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me. All links in the description. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a good day and bye bye.